Okay, so I guess we're good to be go now. Alex, thank you. So, okay, everybody, good morning. Because everybody who joining there is from the UK, so it's good morning 11. It's afternoon actually. It's 1 o'clock now. For me, it's a evening because currently I'm based out in India for my vacation, for my paternity leave as well. And today's session is going to be a little interesting as well. Okay, I know we have very less people here to be joining, but I don't want this session to be like a lecture. This session should be like a conversation between you and me, and it will be more good if you can also switch on your camera so that I can interact with you. I can see your faces, I can see what you're thinking about these terms and terminologies, and then we can go proceed further for this particular part. Now I'm going to be share my screen. Okay, I have few questions in the picture as well. I have few points there, and again, more interactive will be more good for us as well. Okay, so sharing my screen now, and let me come back here to be share. Okay, I'm going to be share my entire screen here and go to the slideshow. Okay. Yep, that will be good because I want to see the people as well here. Okay, so my name is Atul Grover. I'm a business analyst and a business process consultant currently working with the DXC as a ServiceNow partner. And the ecosystem, I can say it's more than 15 years in the IT industry, 10 years in ServiceNow ecosystem. I'm a pure, when I say pure business consultant means I don't know what to code or how to code. If you say, Atul, can you write a small code for me in ServiceNow to add 2 numbers? I can't write, but yes, I can ask why you need this particular requirement in your system. I am a 2x MVP, 23-24 MVP, 2x Rising Star as well. I was a speaker in Knowledge 23 as well. I'm a passionate YouTuber and the ServiceNow trainer as well. So I train a lot of people personally on my batches as well for the CSA, ITSM as well. This is what about me. Now let's come to the discussion. You can see this picture. Don't worry about these texts. I'm not worried. What do you think about this picture? What your thoughts? Because in this session, we are not going to be discussed that how this can be done. We're going to be discussed that why we need this thing actually. Okay. So if you see here, what are your thoughts on this particular part? What do you think? What this picture says to you? Right? Class, it's summer, it's lemonade. That is the ice, is a straw, lemon, mint as well, some water as well. Right? That can be the prediction here. So now if I go a little bit on the right side of this particular slide, I can see the optimist will say the glass is half full. Generally we see these examples. Okay. The pessimist will say the glass is half empty. 2 things which we know. But when I say about myself, I am as a BA. Give me a minute, just for a minute. Let me stop sharing for a minute now and quit my Teams, otherwise it will be a problem. Yes, now it's good. Coming back on the screen sharing again. Yeah, okay. But now if I am a BA, what I think about this? Because when you or we or I work for my customer say I need XYZ. If you are a pure hardcore developer, you can say, oh, come on, I can do this in 1 minute or seconds or hours for you. But if you are a consultant, then you will ask why you need it. I'm sure in this particular cohort, including me, there are a lot of married people as well who have a kid. When kid come to the parent, this kid says, I want this thing. The first question come in your mind, why you need this thing. You will never say that, okay, we will buy. You ask why you need this thing, because you want to be understand the actual need of that particular toy or that particular component that child need. This is what the BA says. So BA says, is this really a best size glass to serve this drink, or it may create some problem as well later on. And our next coming 5 or 7 slides are covering on this particular area. So I'm not going to be discuss anything about Java, JavaScript, client script, nothing. we're going to be discuss about the business specifically. If any requirement come to me, I have this thing to be asked. 5 W's and 1 H. What I need. That is the first part. Because if I go to the customer say I need a lot of things. That is not possible. Be realistic. What you need. Let's say I ask. Let's say Famila came to me and I say, Famila, I want to go on the moon. Sorry, Atul, it is not possible. Might be. She said it's not possible. But if she put us another question, do you actually want to go on the moon, or can I create an environment for you which can simulate like this that you are on the moon now? This is what the word says. Second, why we need it. Again, this why is one of the things which help you to decrease the technical depths. If you not understand the purpose that why a customer need this information, this requirement, then you might increasing the technical depth and increasing the load for the system as well. Then the third thing come, how it can be doable. My work to understand the customer's issues and give to my technical team. How is part of my technical team, but I should know that how this can be done. Where if I make a change, if today, let's say my kid is like 8 years old now, if I give him a mobile now, how it is going to be impact him, and which places it going to be impact him. Might be studies, might be health, might be games, might be anything else as well. And last, who is going to be do this particular part? My users, my actual developers who is going to be use it, who is going to build it, or the users who are going to be use it. So whenever you go to the customer, please clarify these 5 points very openly with the customers. What, why, how, where, whom, and by whom it can be done. This is what this 5W and 1H says. Atul, that's fine. We know this thing. What, why, how we know. But what extra you are bringing to us, that is more important to be understand here. So what I can say, let me minimize this now. What is a business analyst? Let me open the camera here again. Okay, and come back with everybody. What do you think? Who is a business analyst? So Ganya, what do you think? Who is a business analyst? Don't read this English. You will get this English in the Google very easily. Anybody? What do you think that who is a business analyst?
Somebody who understands the need of the customer and technical requirements.
Okay. What else? What else? Okay. What do you think, Saj, Kelvin, Dujan? What do you think? Who is business analyst? Okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Got it. Got it. I guess, Saj, you were saying something, right? Okay. Take the data and look for the trends. Okay. What do you think? Mimi, Deji, Jennifer, what do you think? Who is business analyst?
Languages, technical language,
Okay.
language as well,
Mm-hmm.
stakeholder language.
Okay. Now let me change little perspective here. Okay. When we were kid, right? Let's say Mimi go to school. Okay. She came back from school and her mother asked, Mimi, why you're sad? Mimi did not reply anything. Then what your mother says, okay, how was the lunch today? You said okay. Okay. Then again the mother asked, how was your test? It was okay. Okay. But why you're sad? Did you fight with someone? Mimi makes some face and try to be pretend or try to be sure that yes, something happened bad. Now mother got that requirement that something wrong happened with Mimi in the school. Okay. Is you fight with your best friend? Mimi say yes. It was a fight. Why you fight? Because he want to eat my toast, but I don't want to give him. Why you don't want to give him? Because it was very tasty. I want to be eat myself. Now tell me, in this complete conversation, who is the business analyst? The mother. Correct. This is what the basic example I always give in my discussions, that in this world, if someone is a business analyst, then our mothers are the best business analysts in this world. No one can compete, no one can beat them actually, because they will go in the root to the discussion and find out the actual root cause of your problem statement. This is what the business analysts do. So if I go a little bit in the technical part, any person, you are also business analyst, I'm a business analyst, my mother is a business analyst, my wife is a business analyst, even our kids are business analysts, because they have a lot of questions. Why there is electricity, how the fan get on, how the bulb get on, how your laptop get charged, how your phone get charged, how it be ringing, can I change the ring or not? It means they have something in their mind which they want to be analyzed and then convert them in a given format. This is what the definition says. Any person who performs the business analysis task. Now, what are the task means here? Number one, discovery. What mother was doing? She was discovering the reason why Mimi is sad today. She synthesized. Okay, no problem. That happened. She analyzing the information. Now this information can be come from the variety of sources. Maybe when Mimi came back, she asked to Mimi. Now Mimi's mother go to school and ask to the teachers as well, ask to the friends as well. By using different parts, maybe in the evening, Mimi go to the garden with her mother, and then mom analyze something that she's not playing with that friend now. That can be the another source of this particular part. It means anybody who is doing discovery, synthesis, analyzing, or getting information from the different variety sources can be a business analyst for me. Okay, and in our ServiceNow ecosystem, if I say responsible for eliciting the actual needs. If you ask me, this word eliciting is a very fancy word. I really don't like this word. In simple meaning, that the purpose or the work of the BA is to get the requirement from the customers. Mother was doing eliciting by asking a lot of questions. The same thing we do. So now whenever you get any requirement, your BA says, okay, Shaz or maybe Kelvin, can you develop this part? You must ask the cross question. Why customer need this thing? If you think this is something not, you do every day on that particular part. This is what the BA definition says here. Now, what is the requirement meaning here? Anything which is standard or non-standard is a requirement. Like I said in the beginning, I want to go on the moon. That is my requirement. It is feasible or not feasible, that is the second part. Okay, so this is what the requirement says. Requirement means a new system you are building, or you are enhancing something in the existing system only. Might be customer says, hey, can you prepare an app for me for the training purpose, which is not existing in the service now. That's fine, it's a new system. You already have an incident management, and now customer want to be enhance it more. That is again a requirement here. Okay, this is what the definition says. I don't want to go the slides actually completely, because I want to be discussed from your perspective. And our requirement should be smart enough. Like we have a smart watches, smartphone, we have a smart people, we have smart gadgets. The same way we should have a smart requirements as well. Specific. If I say, okay, Shaz, do you want to go to moon? Yes, Atul, why not? I want to go on moon. But in which pole you want to go on the moon? South pole, north pole, east pole, west pole. That is more specific. When you want to go on the moon, that is again more specific. Then measurable. Today I am very happy. I am happy 10 kg. Today I am 10 kg happy. Atul, come on, we can't measure the happiness in the kgs. Yes, we can measure your happiness, the mood you have, the food you have today, the songs you are listening today, the weather is good today. This is what the measurable. So whenever you're getting any requirement, make sure it should be measurable. achievable. Can you send to the moon? Not possible. As of now, it is not possible. But yes, Atul, we can send you, but we have to work on that particular part. That is should be achievable, realistic, very important. Because if you are working as a business analyst, you are the front face for the customers before the developer or architect come in the picture. After the pre-sales sales done, then you and me are the guys who are the front face for the customer to be discussed on this particular part. And finally, time bound. It should be delivered in a given time. Mom cannot sit with Mimi for 2 days or 3 days to be just ask for that particular reason. She want to be get the reason as much quickly as possible. And that should be measurable. This is what the requirement gathering or requirement meeting says here. Now, what are the core components? Because if you say, what the developer do? Atul, developer do the development. Means they do the business logics, client script, business tools, and XYZ. What you do as a BA, Atul? Requirement gathering. Not only requirement gathering. That is a big myth in the market that BA just do the requirement gathering. No. Is the mother do only requirement gathering? Let's say Saj says to her mother, Mom, tomorrow my friends are coming for a dinner. How many questions mother will ask? Who are coming? What is their favorite dish? Will they eat veg, non-veg? Will they like the something on the vegan, gluten kind of things? They go for the sweets or not? They want to go for the soup, beers, drinks, what they want. So she's asking a lot of questions because after that she has to be do this particular part. I'm not sure this can be done. Okay, it's look still better. This is what it says. Before a BA go for the requirement gathering, they have to be plan the requirement planning and the management. This is important part. If I say, hey Sage, I'm coming to your house. Atul, I'm not available, sorry. You must give me advance notice. This is what the requirement planning and management says. The BA preparer completes, I can say, roadmap, plan, to whom it should go, who are required, and then they arrange the elicitation, requirement gathering. Might be in my project, I don't need Saj as of now because Saj is not a business person. He is a technical guy. I don't want him in my plannings, in my requirement elicitation. I will not invite him. And how I come to know about this thing? In this phase, I come to know about my stakeholder. The next slide will give you about more about the stakeholder. Then once I get the requirement gathering, I done the requirement gathering, I analyze it. This can be done. Doubtful. Let me check. Let me check means I have to be checked with the technical team. Because maybe as a BA, I think it is not possible. But as a technical, it can be possible. This is what the solution assessment and validation has been done. Can we build this thing? If I say, okay, Saj, I have a requirement to add one more drop down state in the change management. Saj is a BA. I think it can be doable, but I'm not sure. I will analyze it. He analyze it, but still he's not sure. Then he will go to the technical team. Might be he go to the Kelvin. Kelvin is our architect. Kelvin, it is good to be add a new state in the change management. Kelvin says technically it is possible. We can do it. But logically, practically, maintenance perspective, it's not a good idea to do this particular part. This is what the assessment and the validation has been done on this particular part. And once this three has been done, then we requirement communication and get a sign off. Like we are getting a story in the sprint. To reach up to that level, a BA do all these things. Might be nobody know about that I am doing this thing. For you, oh, your story is not ready in the sprint. But do you know that in the background, these things has been done now? This is what the BA do on this particular area. This picture I pick up from the BA box. That is the BA core activities we can say. Okay. And the last, which is important. And again, interesting slide I can say to be see here. And I will say thanks to Famila because she done a lot of things on my slides and give a good picture. What do you think about these animals? Anybody?
Friends of intermediaries.
Okay. What else? See, I'm so Gandhi,
Yeah, they have
I'm a pure BA. I need
different
more answers. Good, good, Kelvin.
they have different characteristics and features.
Okay. What else? What else? Do you think that we have a friends in this category?
No,
If I can say yes. Okay. Let's discuss this part, and this is your homework for today. Okay. And you can connect with me on the LinkedIn as well. After understanding this particular area, what you have to do before you go for the sleep in the evening, in the night, take a list of all your friends, good friends, best friend, far friends, fighter friends, any friend, and try to categorize them in this category. Number one, let me come back on this particular part. This one, powerful yet slow. These are the stakeholders who hold a big power, but to get the work done from this is very slow. Like if I say, I know that I can't buy a new car until unless my dad approve it, right? He has a powerful, but he has a lot of question in mind. Why you need a car? What he will do? What is the maintenance? What about the petrol? Who will take care? Policies, insurance, everything he will ask. These are those stakeholders. Now, think of your one friend who is powerful but yet slow. Let's say Calvin make a plan. Let's guys go to Scotland, and you know that one of your friend is the good or the rich person who can do a lot of fundings to us. You says, hey, we are going on the Scotland. Can you come with us? Okay, I will tell you tomorrow. Tomorrow, Calvin again call him. Hey, sorry, I'm busy. I will call you tomorrow. One more day gone. 3, 4, 5, 6. And on the time, last minute, he say, yes, I'm coming with you. Because, and why we are behind him? Because we know that he's rich and he can give us little funding on that particular part. So they are powerful but slow. Now the question comes, why we need this kind of a stakeholder? Sometime in our project as a BA, something is not moving it. How I can make sure that it should move? To whom you will approach? To the upper management, right? I tell you one more thing example. Let's say I'm in my native place now. My parents are there. My son come to me and say, hey dad, I want to buy ice cream. I said no, you done for the day. There's no ice cream. What he will do? He will go to the grandfather, because he know that he is powerful, but his grandfather is old now, so he take time to be discuss, understand, and then approve the things. So now you have to be think that if you're stuck in your project, to whom you have to be approached. Number one part. Second, slow and steady. Everybody know the story of Hare and the Tortoise, right? They are good. They do the work, but slowly, slowly, slowly. If you give them a write a email, they will take 5 hours or the 2 hours to write a simple email and then come back. But they are also important. Sometime I don't want to I don't want to be go to the customer that okay, this thing is ready. Then I'll give the work to these guys. Guys, you can do it in the 1 week or the 2 weeks. I know you're the slow guys, you can do this, right? And why we need this kind of stakeholder? When you want that every time, every week, the mail should be go to the everybody to fill your timesheet. Slow and steady. Every month, every week, you send an email. Then these type of stakeholder come in the picture. Now, Calvin, think one of your friend who is in falling in this category. I'm sure you will find someone. Now the third one. Calvin cleared his CSA examination and he just put on the WhatsApp status, guys, I'm so happy to be say that I done my CSA. And suddenly he got a message, dude, where's the party today? These are those guys who just wake up when they think that something is important. I want to be participating in that particular occasion. So these are the stakeholders. They will come in the picture. And specifically, if you ask my personal experience, the security guys are coming in this particular area. When you say, guys, we're going live after 2 days, suddenly security people come in the picture. Do you have these approvals? Because we did not involve them in the previously. These type of stakeholders are these. Next, my way or highway. Guys, either understand, either go. I want to go, let's say, again, come back the same plan. Calvin says, guys, I want to go we want to go to Scotland. Calvin approached me, will you go? Yes, I will go. But not this month. I will fund to everybody if we are going to be ready to go to Scotland by next month. This is what? My way or highway. In this category, those stakeholders come who are powerful, but they some kind of a, I can say, ego or some kind of a higher experience in that particular part. Mainly architects land in this area. They says, guys, this is the only best way to do this particular part. And also these are important. So now Kelvin, think who is coming in this category for your friend list. Okay. Now coming to the next one. Fast and fickle. Cat. Why? I know it's 4:30 p.m. In the half an hour, everybody is going out. Day is getting over. And you want to be complete this story. You will give that story to only one person to whom you know that he can do it in a quick manner. These are those stakeholders. Guys, tomorrow is party. Let's arrange everything quickly. These are those stakeholders actually. These are also required when you want to do little bit quick updates. Let's say every week I receive an email. Please fill your timesheet. I'm sure you also getting the emails to fill your timesheet. Okay. Nobody is taking seriously my timesheet. Okay. I ask my boss to boss, please send an email. He said, let's not send an email. He come in the bay and do, hey guys, come on here and make a quick announcement. Your work has been done. Those are those stakeholders. When you need a quick decision, then we reach out to these guys. Quick help, quick support, we reach out to these guys. Next, powerful and influencer. Generally, I put on this particular part is the lion actually. Because it is said that lion is a king of forest. And when he roar, everybody listen it. He influence it. Maybe I can say in this discussion, I am an influencer. Might be Kelvin was thinking to become a developer, but after this session, he think, no, I can become a BA as well. This is what the powerful and influencer. They are the one who change everybody's mind in a quick seconds, quick minutes, and we need some time. I know that my architect does not agree on this approach. Now I need someone who can help me to get this thing done by my architect. I will see who is in my stakeholder list who can help me to do this particular part, who can override everything. This is what the stakeholder. Then support if interest is favored. They will only support if they think they're getting benefit. Guys, please complete the testing quickly because this is very high visibility project. If you complete it, we have a party tomorrow. They will only do this particular part. Otherwise, they will not do. I'm sure, Kelvin, you are laughing. Now think for a friend who is like this for you. Hey, can you drop me to the airport? I will give you the 2 beers from my side. That's done. Those are those people. Then hippos, committed to the project success. They are the one who are always there to make sure this project should be a success. Like in this cohort, if I can say, I reach out to James, I reach out to Famila, I reach out to Alex. They did not say no to me a single minute. I said, guys, I want to take a session with you guys. Quick, date, time, discuss and close. Because they want the cohort should be successful. This is what the committee to the project success. And last, can view ahead. Eagle. I'm not sure about the other countries, but in India it is well said. When a girl take a birth, the father start thinking about her marriage from the day one. The same thing goes for our parents as well. As soon as the kid take birth, they start thinking, okay, I want my kid to become doctor or engineer or the sportsman or the this thing or that thing only. So these are the stakeholders who not thinking from the next 1 year, they're thinking for the next 5 years or the 7 years. They provide us the roadmap, they provide us the path how to proceed further on this particular part. So now I'm sure Kelvin, you are able to, not Kelvin only, everybody can think that how many of your friends are falling in this category. And why this is important for our journey? Because when you work as a BA, when you work as an architect, when you work as a developer, even work as a tester, you should know that to whom I should approach on the right time for the right thing. If you want your work to be slow, and if you reach out to this guy, they will spoil everything. But if you want that people should respect your things or they do the work, you should go for might be this one. This is what is important point here. That is the purpose to showing that what is the stakeholder, and this particular part covered in this particular thing, planning and management. Before I go for the workshop, I ask my pre-sales team, okay, tell me who are who in this particular project, who is service owner, who is the business owner, who is the technical owner, what decision they are, what skill set they have, how much experience they have in the previously, so that I know that to whom I should reach out when I need them actually. Now from my side it's done. Let's open the session here, chat here, and see what questions you have. Okay, every journalist who asks writing stories, yes. Any question, any doubt, any clarification, you can ask me. Might be I can go just back because a lot of people say that blocks are not fully visible. Let me take this for a minute. Yeah, I'm not sure that how to hide this. It's not going to be hide. Okay, this is what is this. Then definition is when and this part.
I was just thinking, thank you very much so that coming giving us this presentation. I was just thinking, looking at all these personalities on board, how it is able to put together in order to be able to get every time into like input
Right.
to actually make the project a success, because with these different personality like this, my way or the
Highway, right.
yes, yeah, so that's how
Okay.
they
So
actually make all of these guys to have one goal, have one focus,
right.
show the success.
Okay. See, if you ask me from my personal experience perspective, I can say that my work as a BA to build a relationship with these guys. It is not necessary that I can't bring water and fire together in a one place. Only one will survive, right? In the same manner, I should know that who I need at what time, at what place. But it is my responsibility to make a good relationship with these guys from time to time. I know that I want to know the next 4 years plan or the 5 years plan. I will go to this particular person only. I will have a regular connect with them. This is what the important for the BA, to have a good relationship with everybody. And I should know that when to use these guys. I know that I'm using the wrong word use, but this is what the thing says here. I know that I want to do my work. I want this work to be done completely. And Kelvin is the one who is committed for the project success. If I call him in the midnight, he will still work for me. So I will reach out to Kelvin on that time. I know Mimi will work only for go live part. I will reach out to him only that particular part. But it is not meaning that I'm neglecting Mimi or I'm neglecting this part of stakeholder. I am still in contact with these guys, so that I have a good bonding here, good relationship here. And if any conflict come in these stakeholders, then I have to be discussed separately with each one of them. That why, what's your point? Why you're not happy with this particular requirement? What do you think on that particular part? And then go separately on this particular part as well. This is what the BS is mainly.
I have another question.
Sure.
I'm also looking at BA and personality as well. In this mix,
Hmm.
from your experience, how does the personality think the personality of how you think of BA also plays from your personalities?
Yes, definitely yes, definitely yes. It's important here. So now, if from the last 30 minutes we are speaking, now you know one thing, that Atul, you speak a lot. You speak. This is one of my personality trait here, and I know that who is the person who speak a lot here, who can provide me more information. Might be I don't want to give a lot of information to these guys. They can spoil the things here. So for a BA, it is very important to be know that what to be speak, how much to be speak, and when to speak, and to whom to be speak. This is see BA. This is what I learned from experience actually. As a BA, it is not required that I should tell everything to everybody. I should tell only those part to those person to whom it is required, not everybody. I want this guy only tomorrow because tomorrow is party and he's the one who can arrange pickup for everybody. So I'll say, guys, hey, tomorrow is a party, 2 drinks from my side, can you come? And he will come in that particular case. But I know I want to budget, then I will go to this particular person. See, we have a lot of things we are doing, team is doing very well, it's time to be appreciated, can you do something for us? And I'll give a complete plan to him. This is what is important here. Yes, Rajesh, go ahead. It's Raji. Please go ahead. Yes. You re-
That the PA needs to work with all these stakeholders.
right.
How is a PM duties different with BA? I can imagine, but I really would like to ask you to please explain that. And how can a project manager be helpful to a business analysis?
Okay. See, project manager is a different role, and BA is the different role. Project manager is responsible for the project delivery end to end, but BA is responsible for the requirement gathering, converting them in the technical terms, and given to the technical teams. Okay, yes, BA can take some help from the PM, or PM can take some help from the BA. Might be in the timelinings, might be in the a little bit on the solutioning part, deployment stuff discussion, but not directly responsible. PM is responsible for the different things. BA is responsible for the different things. Also, the main or the core activity for the BA is this this one. All requirement elicitation by might be by I can say workshop, focus group, interviews, assessment, surveys, kind of things. Then analyze this particular part and document it in the proper manner, in a functional manner, so that customer can understand, okay, this is what I needed, and then do the assessment here. In these cases, he can give a timeline to the project manager that, okay, for elicitation, I will need 2 weeks. For analysis, I need 1 week. For assessment, I need 3 days. And for communication, I need 5 days to be done. This is actually the core activity for the business analyst. But in this part, requirement planning, we have this section as well. So this is what the do here. Might be for me as a BA, my PM is there here, who is powerful, an influencer. I need him to become in my project, and I want him to become in my team and guide and influence the people for the better productivity kind of things. This is what is to be doable here. Hope I answered your question.
Yeah, so in terms of influence on the whole project, how it is done over the time, how it's delivered, is PM more influential or PM? Or
See,
not related at all?
okay, let me give example. Let me give example. Let's say you want to buy something from the market. Okay, your mom says, sorry, don't buy it. Your father says, okay, we can buy it. Okay, they give the different thoughts, give different perspective to you. Okay, and after a few minutes, your grandparents came, and your grandfather told you a lot of things. If you buy this thing, these are the negative points. In this case, three people are the same type of stakeholder, but the topmost is your grandfather, who is powerful because he has experience and he influence your complete decision as well. So it is not necessary. I'll say, don't mix BA and the PM in a one go. It's not the right thing. BA and PM are the two different roles, two different person, two different responsibilities. But in some cases, PM can be influencer as well. Some cases, BA can be, like when I go to workshop, my customer says, I want this thing. I said, sorry, it's not a right thing. It's not a best practice. It's not a good practice. Why? Because if you do this thing, your system will be break. In that case, I am the powerful and the influencer, and I change their decision immediately. This is what the thing here. So now, if as I say the exercise, now in the evening, if you do that exercise to find out how many friends are falling in these areas, it will give you a little more clear picture that to whom you have to be reach out in what cases. When you're sad, you go to only one friend to whom you think that he is the best person who can guide you. Who is this? If you're not getting any path, you go to your parents. This is what the stakeholder. So you have to be decide that to whom you have to be reach out at what point of time. Thank you.
So I have a question.
Go ahead, Suganya.
Someone who's starting out, we don't know if this one is suited or not. What is the best advice that you can give for us to try? Is there a role that we can try and see if this will work for us or not? Or how did you start in the first place?
Okay. See, my journey is little different actually. Okay. The reason for different means because when I started my career in IT industry, I was a pure support guy. 2 years I did the support. I did the development as well. You will surprised to be know that I am a three certification. I hold three certification in the Java, that is basics and advanced as well. But I never work on the Java. So I done the development part. I think it's not my cup of tea. I done the testing as well for the 6 months. I'm not finding good. Then I go in the deployment sections, release manager, release engineer kind of a role, deployments and all the things will be there. It was good. I was liking it. Then I come to know that development or the coding is not my cup of tea, but processes are my cup of tea. I can understand the process very clearly. I can make the good processes. And from there, my journey has been started. So in 2014, I pick up my ServiceNow. First time I saw the ServiceNow ecosystem. And one of my colleagues says, you speak very good. You have a good knowledge of the process. Why not you learn ServiceNow from the functional perspective? I said, what do you mean by the functional? Understand that how the system has been built up, how the components has been related with each other. We are living in a house, but how the bricks are standing, how the electricity fitting has been done, how the water fitting has been done, how the power supply has been done. This is what I know functionally now, and from there my journey gets started. So if you are not a developer, you want to become a BA, I will say you must have a good hold on the ServiceNow products from the functional perspective. Functional means if you click on one button, how the things working in the background. Know the coding, the flow I'm talking here. Coding will be done by someone else who is a developer. But functionally, I should know because tomorrow your customer says that, like I give example. My customer says, I want to be add a new state in the change management. I say, will not add. Because I know if that can be added, I have to be change my flows, workflow, my reports, my communication, notification, SLA, everything will be get changed and impacted as well, which is not a good thing. This is what I come to know from the functional part. But still customers say, no, no, I want this thing. Okay, no problem. How it can be doable? That is my technical team work, not my work. My work to understand the impact, give a plus minus to the customer, and take their input on that particular part. This is what the BA do. So if you think that you want to go in this role, understand the product from the functional perspective. I can read the code, but I can't write the code. I can understand the code that okay, what this code is doing is setting a value, bringing some value, running this particular utilities kind of things. But I can't write the code. This is what I can say on this role is required. More on the POC part, and also as a BA, you should be one step ahead than the developer. You should know that what is coming new in this product, what I can suggest to my customers. Like I was doing some analysis for my previous customer, and there were a lot of things in the change management form. They say, Atul, it take a lot of time to be load. I said, okay, show me the form. You will surprised to be see that they have updated by and created by field also on the change form. I said, why are adding this thing? No, no, we want this thing. But what is the value behind that? What you'll be getting from this? No value. Then why you have it on the form level? This is what the BA do. I know that it can be added by right click and done, but I have to be asked why you need this. Is the point for the BA come instead of how it can be doable parts. Hope Suganya it's clear now.
Yeah, yeah. So I understand that you have to know the product, the functionalities, and also there is this like human relations. I would say that you have to build
Right.
to be able to play this role. Yeah. So I can just say I'm going to start being the business analyst to know whether this works for me or not. That's not the risk that I take. But like for example, if I'm a technical person, I go and look into the steps. This is trying to ask myself, you know, if I can figure this out. We don't have something similar like that in BA.
We have see. I'm very open on this particular. If you're a technical guy now, you have to be do only one thing. You have to believe your technical jargons. Then you are a BA. Now let's say I take Suganya, I take Kelvin and myself go to the workshop. Okay, we are discussing a requirement. Because Suganya is a hardcore technical guy, she start talking about business technical teams. Atul, we can put the UI action, we can put the script include, we can put the client script. Customer says, okay, tata, bye bye, we don't want anything from you. Instead of this, if Suganya says, yes, we can build this part, we can bring a button for you, it can be red color. Suganya is a business analyst. Why not? The only thing is that technical people are so hardcore technical, they can't leave the technical jargons. This is what I did. I leave all the technical things and coming on the functional part. Because unless I will not put my feet in the customer problem statement, I can't understand their problem. So give a try for this role. I'm sure that if you know the system functionally well, you can go for this role as well. There's no problem on this particular part. And also in this role, what I can say, it is like they're saying that jack of all trade, master of none. So one of my professor says to me this thing that Atul is a jack of all trade, master of none. Same thing applicable here. I know ITSM, I know CSM little bit, HRSD as well, GRC as well, SecOps as well. If you want, I can go and talk to the customer on these particular lines. This is what is required for a BA. But as you work on that domains, you will get more expertise in that area as well. And that will build with the time by time only. So give a try, Suganya, on this particular part, I will say. If you are interested on this particular role.
So thanks, Friday. Thank you.
No problem. Okay, any other question? Let me see what is in the chat now. Okay. That's going to be a great. BA is a great product tester. No, I will not say no. We test, definitely we test, but we test only up to the story limit. That what has been written in the story, positive results and negative results. We never test the whole system together. For that, it's a tester. BA is the, I can say, detective, that what I can do good to detect the more value from the product. This is what my thinking here says. Okay. Okay, let me go here to be see the next slide now. Oops. Okay. I'm putting it here as well. Let me come. My mouse is behaving very weird now. Okay, I'm putting my LinkedIn and my YouTube channel here, and you can scan as well if you want. And if you want to be connect me on the WhatsApp as well, this this QR code contains my Indian number, but the same number available on the WhatsApp as well. You can connect me on the LinkedIn or my YouTube channel as well. And thank you, Famila, for making this presentation a little bit more beautiful and good. I like it.
I have one more question.
Go ahead, Kelvin.
If you don't mind.
Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
Yeah, so what my concern about going into a non-technical role after this training is, first of all, in this area, I'm trying to get into IT. And, I'm just thinking how easy or how difficult, how challenging it may be for someone with no prior background to move and secure an entry role as a major of AI in these days of time. And what other things or training or certification one needs to actually focus on if you want to pursue a career in this.
Right. Okay. Number one, I want to be correct you, Kelvin, here. Don't say it's a non-technical. No. Non-technical is the wrong word here. This is a functional role. Because the thing is that if you say non-technical, people will think that you don't have anything, you don't know about the technical part, which is not the right case actually. You know that how the workflow is working in the background. You know how the SLAs are working in the background. You know how it can be configured. It means you know the technical part. So I start using it techno-functional role kind of things. Number one. Second thing, to get into this area, I can say if you have little prior experience, might be in some other industry, but you should understand, as again the same thing, understand the product from the functional level. Regarding the certifications, CSA, ITSM is the main one, which is be required at point of time. Every company is asking for the same. Next, it depends in which area you want to be go. If you want to go for the ITEM, you have to be go for the HAM or SAM certifications. If you want to go for the GRC, you have to be go for that certification, because those certification will put a accreditation on your CV that you know this product. This is what is required. If you ask me personally, I wish that I go for the certification only and only when I work on this particular module. But now, as the market is changing, so we have to go for the self-study as well. So I learn by myself from the now learning, and then I go for the certification so that I can build my capability on this particular part. In the now learning, we have a journey for BA as well. This is what the good point. Okay, why I forgot. I guess 2 years before, there was no concept of the business analyst in ServiceNow ecosystem. There was a no concept at all. But after that, ServiceNow revamp the same methodology and they bring the now create. And in the now create, they put a specific role called the business process analyst. A specific role is there on that particular part. And from there, the things get changed. Now they have a service, what I can say. Yes, they have a complete journey as well in the service now available for BPC BA role, and you can do that particular role as well. That's why that training as well. That will be bring you in this particular journey. But again, from the experience perspective, I'm saying that more on the certification, your knowledge matter here. If you have a good knowledge in the domain, it is easy for you to be proceed further.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay, so if no other question left, let me come back here. Thank you from my side. over to you, Mercedes or Famila or Alex, if you are be there in the call.
So thank you so much. I know everybody got a lot out of this session. Thank you very much for joining us today. That was amazing. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Famila, and thank you so much again to you, Famila and Mercedes and James, even Alex as well, to giving me opportunity to interact with the cohort as well. Soon I will be in definitely coming back to the UK, and then we will able to meet you as well in that person. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Thanks everyone.
Take care.
Yep. Thanks. Bye bye. Bye.
Recording stopped.